So last night, I kind of let it slip a little bit already. I foiled a home invasion by what I am assuming is somebody that's done this before. The guy had to be a trained professional, okay? He clearly understood war tactics. So last night, after stream, I was taking a poop in my toilet, okay? Now, I have a bathroom right next to my room. It's the smaller bathroom. I gave my brother the bigger one because it's closer to his room anyway. I use the small one because it's right next to my room. My bathroom has the water heater in it, and it is closed off by a little door. The door, or inside the room, there's also like a vent because it was like designed, the house was designed in the 1980s when there was still like a furnace there and you had to vent, to the ceiling to get the smoke and whatever else out. So, I'm sitting there, pants around my ankles, on the toilet, mid fudge roll coming out, right? And I hear a light buzzing sound, okay? Now, I'm on the toilet, scrolling through Instagram, just chilling. I pay no attention to it. The door is closed. There's a tiny crack at the bottom of the door, right? Again, I hear a buzzing sound. This time I look at the door. And as if on cue, this fucking bumblebee, the size of a fucking papaya, crawls its fat ass underneath this door and like squeezes out, okay? I look at him, he looks at me. He notices I notice him. I shit you not, okay? Pun intended. I was literally mid shit, okay? Like half of a roll out of my butt cheeks, okay? Pants around my ankles, underwear around my ankles, phone in my left hand, nothing in my right, okay? I look at him, he looks at me, I hear a buzz. This motherfucker launches directly at my face, okay? Directly at my... First of all, I have no idea. I had no idea how the fuck he got in there, okay? Now, keep in mind, I'm in a closed room, okay? I'm in a closed room with I am deathly allergic to bumblebees, and this man understood war tactics, okay? He came at me when I was at my weakest. Pants literally down. I was caught with my pants down. The door was closed, right, and locked, okay? So I realized I had two options. I could either run out and close the door behind me, but then I'd have to deal with the problem later, or I could run out and let it fly out of the bathroom to finish my shit, but then it would be in my house. It would be free in my house. I didn't know where it was going to go, and it would try the attack again. So I knew I had to finish this battle here and now. Okay, so this motherfucker launches at me. I, without missing a beat, drop my phone, swat it away with my left hand. At the same time, I get up, I kick off both of my slippers, I kick off the slipper, okay? One lands a little bit farther away than I would have liked. The second one lands right next to me, thank God, perfectly, okay? I get up, I kick my underwear off, I kick my pants off. I need the mobility that only nakedness and the bottom half of my body can provide, okay? I swat this man. He comes at me again. This time he's lower, but he makes one crucial mistake. He made the mistake of flying right next to my shower curtain, and I took the opportunity. I seized the opportunity. He didn't understand that I was also trained in the art of war, okay? I had read Dr. Seuss. So I swat. I get him in between the shower curtain. He's weak, but he's not dead. I hear the buzzing, okay? He tries to regroup. He flies around. He flies back to the shower curtain, and he lands at the bottom of the tub right out of my eyesight. Okay? Now, at this point, I realize my options, okay? I could again flee and regroup with either bug spray or a fly swatter or both. But by that point, he might have escaped. He might have evaded me. I look down, I see my slipper right next to me. Dick swinging, I grab this fucking slipper right here. I grab it. I see him crawling around at the bottom of the tub. He looks at me, I look at him. He sees me see him, and he knew he had two options left: to lay down and take it, or to attempt one final onslaught. And so he did. I hear the buzzing. He winds up, he launches at me. I smack him. I smack him down into the bathtub. That my headphones had disconnected, and he lands on the bottom. I take this opportunity to deliver the killing blow. So I step into the bathtub, and I lay him down to rest for good. Now, some of you may not believe me, okay? Look at the size of this fucking thing compared to my hand. That was him. That was the assailant. Okay? Again, clearly, this motherfucker understood. Okay? He knew to attack me when I was at my most vulnerable. Now, he could have crawled in there at any point in the day. Okay? At any point in the day, that motherfucker could have been in there just chilling. He could have come out at any point. No, he waited. He bided his fucking time until I was literally half naked, taking a shit in the safety of my own home! My own home! I'm not even safe, okay? In my own fucking house, in the safety of my own bathroom, on my toilet, where I've taken countless shits. Countless dookies and squirters and hard turds rolled into one. And I made the mistake of letting my guard down because I assumed that this was my sacred temple and nothing could get to me, okay? This motherfucker strolls in. Like he'd been waiting there for hours just for me to come in so he could plan his attack. Now, before that shit that I took, I heard buzzing before, okay? I just didn't pay any attention to it. I didn't link the two together. I had pissed like 3 times between the time I started stream yesterday and between the time that I took that shit. I took 3 pisses back to back to back, okay? I took 3 pisses, okay? At any point in that time, he could have attacked me, but he knew that I had my guard up. If I'm taking a piss, I only have my dick in my hand. That's not a lot to deal with, okay? That is easily discarded. But he waited, he bided his time until I took the one moment where he believed I was the weakest. I was taking a poop. A shit. A brown fudge sundae. Pants around my ankles, dick swinging everywhere. In the comfort of my own fucking home. And he came at me. But by God, let this be a lesson. Let this be a fucking message. Let this be a message to the rest of these motherfuckers that would attempt to do me harm in my own house. Stay strapped or get clapped, motherfuckers! No, here's the best part. The best part is what happened after this. I come out of my bathroom. So David didn't hear any of this. I have no idea how. Like, I didn't scream or anything. I didn't make any sounds. Clearly, I'm a trained professional. Okay, I was in the United States military. I was trained better than that. I apprehended this target professionally. Okay? Here's the best part. Right after all of this commotion took place, my little brother was in the kitchen. I walk out of the bathroom. I'm covered in sweat, carrying the casket of this fallen warrior in my hands, aka the fucking baby wipe that I used to swoop him off of the bottom of the bathtub. And I walk into the kitchen and I look at him, he looks at me. I'm breathing hard. Nala had heard this commotion. She even barked. Nala heard what happened in this bathroom. She was attempting to come to my rescue. She, unfortunately, was in the cage because she is on her period. She couldn't do anything. I was alone. I was naked and afraid with no backup in my own bathroom. And this motherfucker came at me! And I walk out, and I'm breathing hard, with this look of victory written on my face. I'm breathing. I'm sweating. And I look at my brother, I'm like, how the fuck did you not hear that? And he goes, well, what happened? I'm like, the greatest battle since the Battle of Troy happened in that bathroom. And no one is gonna believe this. But it happened! And I have the video proof! I really wish I had the video proof. Unfortunately, I don't have the video proof.